your take on the measures that the government has put in place to ensure that our fellow countrymen and women do not suffer because of this drought.
Well, thank you for having me, O'Brien, and also a good evening to your viewers. Okay, so we are seeing that the Horn of Africa is experiencing the worst drought it has seen in 4 decades because of climate change, because of conflicts within the region, and also because of we've also seen food insecurity because of the Ukraine-Russia war. Now, coming to your question, what has the government done? Okay, as early as today, we saw the CS for Education, Mr. Machogu, say that there are 3.2 million students who are actually facing hunger because now they could not be able to go to school. Meaning that's already one measure where we're seeing the government has failed, because this communication came in today morning. And also, as we're talking about the budget, the supplementary budget, we're seeing that as of September, we saw that the cabinet had a dispatch where they said that they would realign the budget, which was the supplementary budget, to respond to the drought disaster. Okay, now President William Ruto assented to the budget early this month, early March, and we had the supplementary budget, which was 200 billion, and we have seen 10 billion is what went to drought mitigation. And seeing that we're also still seeing the increase of the deaths of people, the deaths of livestock, death of wildlife. I'm not so sure if that 10 billion is still sufficient now, coming against the backdrop of what the CS for Education said. And also we've seen that parents are also going to schools for their children to also have those meals, and now we're seeing that the schools actually do not have those they don't have the food.
And so you're saying that the 5% which was of the entire supplementary budget, which was dedicated to fighting this drought, in your opinion, this is not enough?
I think it is insufficient.
What would have been enough for you?
Okay, we've seen the supplementary budget was 200 billion, and we've seen the ravages of drought. So I wouldn't put an absolute figure, I have to say, but in my view, seeing as we're still getting communication, I would say 10 billion is still insufficient.
10 billion?
Yeah, of the 200 billion.
Very good. I mean,